Alright guys, I'm gonna do this video real quick, because if I don't do it any other way, the thing will, you know. Alright, so Luke Morse, it's Morse1. Lucas, he comments on a lot of my videos. Luke, challenged, or did a tag thing. I usually got these a lot on live video, and it was like, he was sort of getting rickrolled, but tenfold. Alright, I'm going to dab right into it. I have to say 5 things that I can truthfully say about myself, and I got to tag 5 people. I cannot name 5 people right off the bat, but I will tag you. You'll get a video response or something in the thing, and attach it to this video. Go to Luke's video, attach it to that video, yada yada. Alright. Alright, so number one thing about me. What was it? I like to collect consoles. Like, if I hate them or like them. Example, I cannot stand this console. I cannot stand it. 32X my ass. Nothing really 230X about this damn thing. It's basically suffocating the Sega Genesis 2 with the Sega Genesis, and you shove metal pieces up its ass, basically. And the poor thing's getting ram jammed like each side of the freaking court here. On top of that, the thing I really hated about this thing is that you have to plug all these freaking wires in this thing like it's on life support or something. The angry video game nerd already said that, so yeah, I'm disclaiming that before people give me shit about that. That's usually how it happens nowadays. People give you shit for nothing. Also, what else? Second thing, my favorite kind of games are side-scrolling shooters, side-scrollers like Commander Keen. I like older gen console games a little bit, hell of a lot more than newer games, because finding older games here and there is a heck of a lot more interesting than hearing about new games coming out. You can have the anticipation waiting for it, but if you could find these treasures, these older games yourself, within the archives of time and abandonware and emulation and cartridges laying about all over the shelves and stores and all that, that's more satisfying coming across these type of things rather than waiting for this new fancy high definition graphic fucking console game that, pardon me, doesn't have the general cluster of gameplay that older games that had that old spark that I used to enjoy. I'm older now, so my mellowness kicked in, and I don't truly give a crap when some games come out. I don't have this huge hype when Halo games come out. I don't have this huge hype when other games come out. That's the thing about me. I don't totally go for hype. I go for quality over quantity. You can give me an HD pair of boobs, but I want to know if there's milk going to come out of those lactating beasts. If they're not, I don't want nothing to do with them. This third thing about me is I love to cook. I love to cook. I like to cook. My favorite cuisines, actually, this can relate to Luke in a sense, is that I like to cook around the Japanese and Chinese setting, Asian cuisine. I like to cook that type of setting. Also with Indian, with not Native American, but Indian cooking, like curries and all that. I like to cook around that setting. It's a very, very interesting style. It has a very sweet, has a very spicy, has a very salty taste to it. Kind of like semen, but it's something, it isn't quite like semen. Obviously, I'm not going to shoot semen in your cup. You're going to drink and go, this is delicious, Daniel. Thank you, it's my semen. Oh, really? Did you have pineapple? Anyway, back onto the topic. Another thing is that I like to cook, like I just said. I like to cook general things like hamburger, linguiça, stuff like that. Simple stuff. I also like to cook chicken and steak and hamburger and all that. I like to cook, My brother versus me, he has the talent of knowing hardware, like computers, a hell of a lot better than me, tenfold. He just knows more crap than I'll ever know, so I'm not the huge techie as people think I am, honestly. I do know the common sense and general concept of video games, though, so me and Sean are on par with that. We know what's good, what we like, and what we will play. That's a given. Anybody generally does. It's with me, I'm very good at cooking. He's very good at hardware. I'm good with a spatula. He's good with a not a soldering iron because my dad's excellent with soldering iron. He's good with a screwdriver and fixing a damn computer, making it work. My brother's good with that. He learned from my dad. My dad taught him. My dad patted him on the head. I looked at ADHD and wandered off in the distant sunset. That brings off into number four. Actually, even though it has nothing to do with it, is I cherish my friends, every friend I have. You know, up to a point that you think that I'm not their friend anymore. If they can have to judge that, make that assessment on me. Um, what else? I'm sorry, I went blank. PM's like crazy. One of the things I generally like is that, I have a good friend that can talk to me. I like to, have an interaction with my friends, collaborate with my friends, without surprise dildos up my butt kind of thing, like it doesn't, hey, can you do this really quick for me? I'm like thinking, you guys didn't really kind of ask, you know, it's sort of I have to put these things in the back burner and I feel guilty because, I put it in the back burner kind of thing, but I usually get the stuff usually. I got to do a couple pictures for some people, and that's not really part of it. It's just, I got to do this and that, do this and that, do this and that. And it's like, I'm trying to balance three dishes, plates on my penis. And it's like, I don't have an erect penis, so how's that thing going to balance? So I got to get my butt in gear with that, obviously. Another thing, is that, I love my friends to death, but when it comes to drama, this is, of course, when friends tilt their heads closer in to listening because people love drama even though they say they hate it. Myself, generally, I just cannot stand and I loathe the living shit out of drama. Is that when friends drag you into their drama, even though they know that you're uncomfortable with the situation due to the fact you can easily handle each situation just by ignoring the twat on the computer or on real life. Some cases. If it can reasonably be ignored, I just tell them, dude, come on, we'll just go do something cool together. We'll play some games online with each other. We'll, paint a car. We'll punch Mike Tyson in the jaw with a power glove. Something like that. But, I don't like to be in people's drama. It's none of my freaking business. I wasn't there when this shit happened. I don't know both sides of the story. My friend could be totally wrong. I look like a dickhead in the end because I defended my friend. And in the same sense, most of these situations I get presented with is something they can handle with just by walking the fuck away. It's common freaking sense. Walk away from the situation. Things get done that way. People are happy. People walk away and go, down the line because they feel better that they didn't do anything because the situation doesn't get progressed anymore. And that way, no churches are burned, no priests are pissed, and no choir boys are without a. Never mind, I ain't gonna go there. Um, that's generally my standpoint is that I could be there for my friends. I can massage their shoulders if they need the massage, but I'm not the punching bag for most of their crap they started or whatever. If they get shit started on them, I tell them, dude, just ignore them. They're just trying to be trolling on you. That's what I generally do with most trolls. Anyway, you just ignore them. They go away. People smile. Uh, Julius is Caesar. Another thing too is that I enjoy. This is five. I enjoy random ass humor. I love when people put the most randomest shit in my face. Like my friend James, he puts the randomest shit in my face and I laugh. J-Man RBS, this guy just he's like three literally half a second videos up on the computer. I go, what the hell? And I'm laughing like crazy. And it's just wow. Um, I like have a good laugh. I can laugh at myself. This is the thing I always point out the trolls, give them a sort of like that hint, a little closure that, hey, look, dummy, I'm not really biting, so why are you trying kind of thing. And I usually play into it sometimes too, and just to get a reaction, see how far they go and how stupid they are. But in the same sense, it isn't really smart on my behalf because I'm really playing the fool. It's really just a weird balance that way. But either way, I like good humor and I enjoy my friends and I enjoy cooking, I enjoy gaming, I enjoy culture just in general. I'm more of a casual gamer. I lost a lot of weight. That's all I'm going to say about myself. I'm going to wander off to the distance right now like a David Banner closure from The Incredible Hulk. Doo 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 doo.